disclaimer before the video, I am not a mom, so you can completely just like tear apart my video if you want, because I'm not a mom. You might not think I know what I'm talking about, but I have had a lot of experience around with a lot of great moms, so that is where the information from this video is coming from, as well as mine. Okay, I know you're reading my title right now, and you're probably freaking out because it says something along the lines of, I will not raise my kids with physical affection, or something along those lines. I won't teach them physical affection, something like that. Let me get a few things out of the way before I start this video. First one, I am not expecting at all. I've never been a parent. I will not be a parent for a while, but I do spend a ridiculous amount of time just thinking about how I'm gonna raise my future kids and citizens of America, and even like the kids that I'm going to adopt in the future. I spend a lot of time thinking about them and praying about them and hoping that I will be a great mom, and I know I will be because I've had the greatest mom, and my mom had the greatest mom, and my sister-in-law is the most amazing mom. And a lot of this video is actually going to be inspired by my sister-in-law. She likes to tell me a lot of fun, like, I guess blogs that she reads, like mom blogs that like just give tips to new moms on like raising kids and whatnot. One of my favorite things that this mom blogger wrote about, and if I find her name I will put it in the description box and give her all creds, but one of the things that my sister-in-law told me about that this blogger mentioned is she teaches her kids the correct way to refer to all of their body parts. Because if a creepy man walks up to your child and you're not around and he starts referring to their body parts by some other word, your kid's gonna like hopefully know that something's up and this is a stranger that they should not be talking to and they need to distance themselves. And stemming off of just referring to all the body parts is the right thing, I also have a friend on Facebook who's a young mom, and she's flippin' fantastic, and she talks about how she doesn't force her kids to go hug, you know, her family members. So that's kind of what I'm going to be talking about and why I'm not going to do that ever. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So I know when you're reading the title it sounds like I'm withholding affection. That's not the case at all. Me and my kids will have a great relationship. I will hug them and love on them. However, there is going to be a point where they want their own personal space and they're going to be like, okay, this is enough hugs. And we usually look at that as like kids just being, you know, impatient and rude, and it's not rude. You need to respect kids' personal space. One thing I've always hated is when family members tell a little kid to go kiss one of their family members, like go kiss your grandma, go kiss your aunt, go kiss your uncle. I've always hated that, and my parents never personally told me to do it, but I have seen kids be told to do that and just uncomfortably go kiss the family member that they were told to do. This is something that, in my opinion, is so problematic, and it can stem to a lot of issues because you need to teach kids that they do have boundaries, and their boundaries do get to be respected. Because when you send your daughter off to her first day of kindergarten, maybe there's a little boy who tries to kiss her that she just doesn't want to kiss, and she's not going to know the difference because mommy and daddy told her, you know, that she has to kiss people. So kids don't understand when and where kissing is okay, and if they grow up kind of confused about kissing their family members and kissing people and not having boundaries and not being able to say no, that's a problem. And I'm not dogging on parents who do have their kids hug and kiss relatives, that's fine. I would prefer my kids to go, you know, hug their relatives and shake their hands. But when it comes to bigger things like kissing, or I know a lot of times older folks like to pat little kids on the butt, that kind of stuff is taken a little too lightly these days. This can just stem into bigger issues. You might say, oh, it's just family, it doesn't matter, it's not a huge deal, but if a creepy man walks up to your kids, or a creepy woman, just any predator of any kind walks up to your kid and tries touching them inappropriately, they won't know what's going on and they won't know that something's wrong there, and it's gonna be really, really hard on your kid to not understand that they can say no. They can tell people to go away. They can say, my mom said not to let strangers touch me. They can say that stuff. But when you're telling your kid to go kiss an aunt or uncle that they haven't seen in years, since like birth, that's basically a stranger to them. And especially if they're not gonna see them again after this long weekend event or whatever. I just personally want my kids to have the right boundaries. I want them to love and greet their family members, of course, but in a way that makes them happy. I've always just liked hugging my family members, and when they try to kiss me, I just give them my cheek, like, here, you can kiss my cheek. Like, my mouth is off limits. I don't like being touched for extended, like, periods of time. It grosses me out. I don't know why. I couldn't explain it to you if I tried, but there's some parts of me that I don't want touched, and there's some times in my life that I don't want to be hugged. And to me, kissing is intimate and romantic and loving and something that I don't want to share with family members, you know, like, I would rather not. And even sometimes I don't like kissing my own boyfriend. I'm like, give me a couple minutes of space, please, dear. There's my 2 cents on teaching my kids physical affection the right way and the way that I best see fit. And remember that parenting is a journey, and no mom is a bad mom for you know, maybe sending their kids to go hug and kiss their grandpa. And I'm not gonna be a bad mom because I'm not gonna make my kids go hug and kiss, you know, Uncle whoever, who they haven't seen in years. So, a little message about parenting is it's all preference based and what you think is best for your kid. So I'm not dissing any moms. I mean, if anything, I'm building up moms. I love moms. I want to be a mom. I can't wait. So thank you to all the moms in my life for having a great influence on me, and thank you all for watching me talk about something I'm super passionate about, which is kids, because I freaking love them, and I can't wait to have 1 million and raise them to be awesome little successful people of the universe. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
You need to be watching people, you need to keep out for your people, love them, ask them if there's something wrong, and if you need someone to talk to, please come to me.